The power of Mixola AI is undeniable. This is a real-world demonstration of the power of Mixola AI working on melodies. Mixola AI can work on beats, codes, melodies, bass lines, harmony, and you want. This demonstration is Mixola AI working on melodies, and the results are undeniable. So we're on track 5, and we have a piano sample 21 on these steps of the sequence. And down here, we have the possible notes for each step. So A, C, E, and G, and each note is simply separated by a comma. It's that simple, okay? And we have the same notes for the other steps, okay? But you could change these notes to anything you want. You could add more notes or have less notes, different notes, okay? Which just happen to end to these. So for any step here of these 4 steps, the notes could be A, C, E, or G, or good? And this is Wagak. A large buttons up here is export X, and what that does is it generates every possible combination of the notes that you enter. Okay? Not some of them, not most of them, everyone. On top of that, there are no duplicates. You guaranteed to get just unique melodies, okay? Again, the same works for chord progressions, bass lines, melodies, harmonies, solos, beats, everything, okay? So we click this button, and that happens to be 256 possible combinations for what we entered, okay? And this is what happened. We didn't record the whole thing live, but when we saw the output, we needed to make a video. So these first 2 were from a previous test where we didn't kick in the AI. We just generated the same note. Okay? And then we kicked in the AI here, and this was the first output. And this was the second output out of 256 combinations. Yes, Mixola AI generated on the second take melody of one of the most recognizable melodies in the history of music, Silent Night. So what that means is Mixola AI is easily capable of generating the best melodies in the history of music, and possibly even bare melodies, because it's every variation in one click. If it was not practical before now to audition every single possible melody, okay? But now it is. Not only is it possible, it's one click to do it. So logic would suggest if the second melody generated with one of the best recognized melodies in history of music, there's more in here. So we're just gonna go to a few more. Not bad? Very good, very close. Not good. Very good. Pretty good. Very good. Maybe as good as Silent Night. Very good. So good. Interesting? Very good. Very good. So as you can see, almost all of them are good to very good, if not as good as Silent Night, and we only went through a dozen or so. So this completely changes the game. Imagine never having to go back and wonder if the melody that you chose could have been better. You can completely put that to bed, that you pick the very best possible melody for your codes. You can also do the codes and audition the melody and vice versa, so you get the best possible match between codes and melody. This is a watershed moment and music composition with Mixola AI. So, the results are undeniable with Mixola AI. And you can make your tracks and your songs the same using Mixola AI. Now, if you were to duplicate this exercise, where do you go from beginning? It goes, when do you go experiment with our, but you could go and Mixola and you get those notes on top 5 and those sequence steps, and that melody will be in there. It might not be number 2, it might be number 210, or it might be number 158, or it might be number 10, okay? So this is not a setup. You can prove the results yourself by going to Mixola AI, but the results are undeniable. Mixola can create some of the best, if not better, melodies in the history of music. Use Mixola AI to make your tracks undeniable.